Hey, welcome back to Bobb-z Callahan's Word of Advice. And in this video today, I want to talk about when people make mistakes. You see, the reason I want to talk about this topic is because I think it's safe to say that we all make mistakes. We probably make a mistake at least once a week, whether it's really serious or just kind of small. And I know while some of us are good at handling people who make mistakes, I know there are other people out there who very much struggle with others who make mistakes. And my personal advice on dealing with people who make mistakes is that we should be honest with somebody if they're making a mistake. We can be firm with somebody if they're making a mistake. But we don't want to be too harsh with somebody if they've made a mistake. We should try to avoid saying to somebody something which could really destroy them inside. Because whether somebody has made a really big mistake or a really little mistake, all of us are fragile emotionally. Some people may say they're not, but all of us are fragile emotionally. And no one wants to get their feelings hurt. And sometimes, even when we are thinking, oh, if we say something like, you suck, or you are just a worthless human being, even if we think that's going to work, it may just backfire and make somebody feel worse. And yeah, there are those people out there in the world who make mistakes repeatedly, and we may think that they'll never get out of the habit of making mistakes. But if we try to be honest and firm and work with people when they're making mistakes and try to build them into a better person, there's no guarantee that it will work, but we have a better chance at getting somebody to be a better person and avoid making as many mistakes. We have a better chance of seeing that happen in somebody if we work with them, opposed to just criticizing somebody and calling them worthless or they should die. I mean, if we're too negative with somebody, odds are it's not going to help. But we should be honest and firm with somebody if they're making a mistake. And just remember, every single person makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I know there are those people, as I said, who make really big mistakes, but nobody, not me, not you, friends, people you don't know, none of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes. And sometimes we just need to work with people a lot longer than others to help them avoid making as many mistakes in their lives. Just thought I would talk about this a little bit, and I definitely hope this advice helps if you are ever trying to deal with somebody who is making mistakes. Also, if you're trying to work with somebody who is making a lot of big mistakes over and over, but they're not really listening to you, it doesn't hurt to try to find somebody else who is a little bit older, wiser, and smarter, and ask them if they can help you with trying to work with somebody who is making big mistakes over and over. Sometimes we need to reference other people if we're dealing with certain individuals who just don't want to work with us. I've done that before, and sometimes it's worked. I've worked with people who have made mistakes. Sometimes it worked. And in the end, it doesn't work with everybody, but we can at least try to deal with people as maturely as we can. And hopefully we can see good results come if we work with somebody in a mature way. And with that, this is all the advice that I really have on this topic, and I certainly hope it helps. Come back for another Word of Advice video.